Hello, Dr. Casella here again, and in this video we will be creating two different functions in interactive mode, and we'll have one function call the other function. Okay, so let's start by opening up idle. All right, enter. And so we will create a function. And the way to create a function in Python is you have to use the def command for definition. And we will define this function to be called print underscore lyrics. All right. And then the syntax requires that I have the double parentheses after the function and then a colon. After I do that, if I hit enter, oops, didn't want to hit that key, but enter, you notice it's indented. And the indenting is very important in Python. So Python will, after you apply the def command to define a new function, then underneath that, the body of the function needs to be indented. And that's how Python recognizes that it's part of the body of the function. And when you stop the indent and you go back to the same position as where the def was started, then Python recognizes that to mean, okay, the definition of the function is now over. That actually doesn't happen like that in interactive mode. In interactive mode, well, let me type the first command of this function, or the first line rather of this function, and I will print the statement, I try to be a good person. That's something that everybody should try to do. Okay, so print, I try to be a good person. And now we will print. We'll have it. So the definition of this function, the first thing it's going to do, it's going to print that sentence, I try to be a good person. And then the next thing it's going to do will be to print this sentence, I love God and want to please Him. Okay, something else everybody should want to do out of gratitude. So, okay, so this function, print lyrics, is going to print that first line, and then it'll print the second line, enter. And see, and now after I hit enter, the Python shell is ready for me to put another command into the function. But I'm not going to do that because that's the end of our function, and I'll hit enter. So now I've just defined this function called print lyrics, and it is stored in the Python shell memory for this particular session. Once I get out of the session, that memory is wiped away. But for now, while I'm still in the session, it knows print lyrics. I've defined that function. And if I try to run that function, if I type in print underscore lyrics and enter, oh, it didn't do what I wanted. And the reason why it didn't do what I wanted is because I forgot to put the parentheses. So let's go back. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay, so there it is. So now if I add the parentheses at the end of print lyrics and then I hit enter, then it does what I intended it to do. Writes down, prints those two sentences. Okay. Now I'm going to define another function. So now there will be two functions in this shell's memory. And the second function will be called repeat lyrics. Repeat underscore lyrics. I got to put the double parentheses, I've got to put the colon, I hit enter. Then Python says, okay, now I'm ready to see what the commands are within the definition of this function. So the first command is just going, or the first line of the function is just going to be print lyrics. And that basically what this function's going, what the repeat lyrics function is going to do is it's going to call the other function that I just created called print lyrics. And then I'm going to make the second line be print lyrics again. So it's basically going to just call the print lyrics function twice. That's what the repeat lyrics function is going to do. So now I hit enter. Enter twice, and now repeat lyrics is defined within Python, the Python shell, at least, again, only for this session. And if I type in the commands, or if I run the function repeat lyrics, and I have to remember to put those double parentheses in, and then I hit enter, and you can see it ran the print lyrics function twice. I try to be a good person. I love God and want to please Him. I try to be a good person. I love God and want to please Him. Okay. That's all. Bye for now.